Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your March messages. We have the eclipses taking place in March. We have Mercury going retrograde in March. So it is a time of changes, of illumination, transformation, truth coming forward. So let's get into it, Virgo. Oh, and if you need a personal reading, my daughter is a wonderful psychic medium, and I will link her information below. I have combined 2 decks of Major Arcana into one set, and we're going to pull 3 cards to see what the 3 strongest energies are that you are experiencing in the month of March. Ooh, and you know what, Virgo? Virgo full moon is one of those eclipses, so it's going to be a powerful time for you guys. Ooh, and the South Node is in Virgo as well. Major time of transformation, Virgo. Okay, you've got the Fool. Doors opening, new cycles beginning, new paths, new relationships, new ways of doing things, new ways of perceiving yourself in your life. And look at that. The moon having an eclipse. That's powerful. Let me look on the calendar really fast so I can tell you the exact day. All right, full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo on Friday, March 14th. So that's a powerful eclipse for you. The second one is the new moon in Aries solar eclipse on the 29th of March. So from the 14th through the 29th, there is something new coming in, a new path opening up, no longer feeling trapped. And temperance in this position, things coming into balance. When temperance is in this position, this is saying, Virgo, March is not a month where you need to sacrifice what you want, what you need. It's a time for you to really put yourself first, okay? And I do feel there is some truths that are being illuminated coinciding with these eclipses. And the 14th, I think that's around the time Mercury's going retrograde as well. So the second half of March all the way through, I would say about the first week of April, this is when things are really coming to the surface. Things are really changing. And Virgo, if you don't want to do something, say no and have no shame in it. This card right here is Spirit saying, don't do things just to please others, to keep the peace, whatever the case may be. If you don't want to do something, you don't want to help somebody out, it's okay to say no. You do not owe them anything. And you're going to have some self-awakenings of what's holding you back, and your mind is also shifting and changing around certain relationships in your life. Virgo, you're really going to be seeing things differently, and you're open up to a new beginning. A new soul cycle is starting. So let's pull some minor arcana and see what comes out. This is just a very powerful time for you, Virgo. A lot of inner truth. Any area where you may have been deceiving yourself to excuse somebody else and their behavior and things like that, you can't anymore. The writing's on the wall. You see it for what it is. And you have the mental and emotional strength to assert your boundaries, to say no, to walk away, to really speak your mind, whatever the case may be. You have that strength about you in the month of March, or at least from the second half of March all the way through the first week of April. And you're more inclined to take a risk, to take a leap of faith. Oh yes, a phoenix rising from the ashes after a big defeat against somebody who is pretty heartless, Virgo. But here's your breakthrough, your new beginning. This pairs nicely with that Fool energy and the Seven of Wands. By the end of March, you definitely are feeling like you have more of the upper hand, whereas going into March, you might not have been feeling that way. But whatever sort of setbacks or defeats you've recently experienced, or giving somebody too much credit and grace that they just don't deserve, you're going to see just the truth of them. Because the Five of Swords with the King of Swords, this is a very controlling, manipulative, heartless person. And in a sense has left you feeling defeated, or something about your connection with them is defeating. Just the way they treat you, or the way they block you from reaching dreams, goals, or finding happiness. You're rising up from that. And this could be something present, or this could be a relationship of the past, or a situation that just really left you feeling broken and defeated. You're rising up from that, and you're starting on a new journey. And also with that moon, really pay attention to your intuition all throughout the month of March, and take action on any sort of intuitive promptings or inspired ideas. But Ace of Wands, also a breakthrough, fresh start, new beginning, figuring things out, something being offered to you. You're coming up out of the hard energy, and the eclipses and Mercury going retrograde is bringing everything to light that may have been hidden in darkness. These eclipses are really breaking you free. And this is a very wise energy. All right, let's pull some clarifiers. All right, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, all these swords energies, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and Eight of Wands. All right, Virgo, you've been dealing with some very hard energy. Just look at the coloring of the Knight of Swords in this position opposed to this position. So this is where somebody is trying to sabotage you, or is just being very verbally mean, abusive towards you, could be gossiping about you, tries to defeat you in some capacity, and then acts like, I don't know why that person said this or thinks that about you. I didn't say anything. Or I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not being rude to you. I'm only reacting to your behavior and your vibe. Like, just really gaslighting. And you've been going back and forth within yourself. Is this person, these people legit? Or are they just fake and phony and gaslighting me? And you just see the truth. In March, these eclipses, the retrograde energy, you see the truth. And whereas in the past, it might have been a very painful revelation, I'm feeling you being in more of a relieved energy because you're tired of like the passive aggressive or the pettiness, the gaslighting. This is somebody who's been playing mind games with you, Virgo. And that's why Spirit's saying, no, you don't need to sacrifice anymore. Whether this is a family member, a friend, a romantic person, somebody in your workplace, the truth is becoming very clear. And you're going to have the upper hand. That Eight of Wands, something positive, something unexpected coming in, somebody putting in a good word about you, somebody having your back, new offers, opportunities. And that's been a big theme for these readings, is things really coming to light, especially around relationships and people, which would make sense because of the retrograde, and then on top of that having the eclipses. And for most of March we are in Piscean energy, and that, you know, just Piscean, it can be very intuitive or it can be very illusionary, and you're seeing the truth through the darkness. All things are becoming clear now. Your eyes have adjusted to the darkness, and now you see the truth. And as you see the truth, that brings everything to light. Yes, positive energy shift. March is a good month for you. Love from heaven. Your past loved ones are with you. They're giving you signs and synchronicities, and they've been with you through all of this experience, and they've been trying to help you see the truth of others, their motivations, and the truth of yourself, what you really deserve to have, your worth, your value. Explore new things. See the Fool, the Page of, the Ace of Wands, and then the Page of Wands. That's all about new energy. And even this Eight of Cups, walking away from the old and allowing new in. The hard times are over, Virgo. Look at that. The Ace of Wands, the Eight of Cups, walking away, new beginnings, fresh starts, hard times behind you, and unmotivated. Okay, so if you need to take a rest, take a rest. I can tell that you have been through a lot, okay, and that can be very exhausting when you're dealing with somebody like this or multiple people like this. It can be very exhausting. But also what I'm getting is with this positive energy shift, it's taking you out of this hard times and feelings of lack of motivation and things like that. New energy is coming in. Your past loved ones are around you. They're giving you signs, synchronicities. If you see a shooting star after this reading, that is a sign from your past loved ones that they are definitely with you. Don't settle. Don't sacrifice, Virgo. It's time for you to put yourself first and just do whatever it takes to step onto that new path, because you do deserve better. And there's positive energy shifting. These eclipses, I feel, are allowing liberation and freedom for you in some capacity. All right, unity. You're spiritually connected to everyone through God. Use this sacred bond to heal your family, friends, and yourself. All right, so outside of the earth realm, we are all connected. We are all one. We all love. Okay, but here on the earth plane, we take on different roles, and it's okay to forgive somebody and send them love without them being close in your life, hurting you, taking advantage of you. Even if you still love someone and they've hurt you a great deal, hurting you doesn't mean you need to stop loving them. If they just continue to hurt you, it means you need to take a step back and not allow them into your physical space, into your reality, because all they do is hurt you. You can love them whether they are in your life or not in your life, but we are all connected, always, always. And if you're having a hard time walking away from somebody, like you're feeling bad, I just, I feel invested, but I know that I've grown and it's time for me to move on from this relationship or this job, or this situation. Don't let guilt keep you somewhere that you know you don't belong anymore. It's not selfish to want to be happy and experience joy. And when you're just kind of sucked dry, that's not living. Give yourself permission to live, Virgo. Oh, I was pulling from the wrong deck. Hold on. Virgo, who you are, how you feel at the beginning of March is going to be very different by the end of March. You're going through a lot of changes emotionally and spiritually, but it's for the positive. All right, the law of power. Remember the truth of who you are. See? Reconnecting to your worth and value. Realizing that you do deserve happiness. You do deserve more. And be willing to explore the unknown, because there's an opportunity that's going to present itself to you, Virgo. And what that opportunity is different for each and every one of you. Don't be afraid to explore the unknown and let go of what's comfortable and familiar, because something comfortable and familiar in your life just isn't the best energy for you. And it's time for something new. All right, I take the path of love and devotion. That love and devotion that you give to others, Virgo, you've also got to give that to yourself. It's not selfish. That's what this temperance in this position is saying. Sometimes you've got to put yourself first, and you cannot sacrifice any more for another, regardless of why and the reasons. You deserve better. You deserve more. And don't forget, your loved ones are with you, sending you signs and synchronicities. All right, so those are your messages. I do hope you have enjoyed this reading. And again, if you need a personal tarot reading, love reading, or mediumship reading, my daughter is a wonderful psychic medium, and I will link her information below. I am sending you lots of love and light, Virgo. Take care.